Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Full Spectrum Universe. As you can see, we have a very, very big special guest this evening. I'm coming to you live from the Full Spectrum Universe studios, which is my kitchen table, straight to your monitors and phones. Let's go into the intro and we'll get right into the show.
This is Special Report.
Black holes are one of the strangest things in existence.
Neil Armstrong may have seen extraterrestrials on the moon.
When he spies a discernible shape.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
You can deny all the things I've seen, all the things I've discovered, but not for much longer. Because too many others know what's happening out there. And no one, no government agency has jurisdiction over the truth.
What's up to all the people out there? As you can see, our big special guest this evening is Rescue Medium Mel, or Melinda as we call her. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good, Rob. How are you guys?
Excellent, excellent, excellent. We have a jam-packed show. We actually have 5 people backstage, or should be 5. I don't know what happened to Tyler. He'll be back, but not a big deal. What we're going to do tonight, everybody, is we're going to do face-to-face readings. We know Melinda goes through the comments, and what she usually does is she'll find who she's connected to, and she'll pick people out. Tonight, we're actually going to get to see their reactions when she gives them whatever news she's going to give them. She's got her cards ready. What deck are you using tonight?
I am using just the regular tarot deck.
Excellent, excellent,
yep.
excellent. So any big news you want to tell everybody? You want to make your announcement, make a little public thing about being on the network now? This is our network alumni we've got going on right here.
Right. It's really amazing. But, I didn't really know the network until, Rob was telling me about how he was getting into this. Oh, God, now I can't even think of the name of it. I'm so...
Global Enlightenment Radio Network.
Okay, that's it. But so then anyway, it all came about that now they wanted me to come on it. And so I'm going to be doing my radio show every Friday night from 5 to 7. And I think
that's Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, Eastern Standard Time. And so it's just been really a wild week because, it happened with you and then it happened with me. And I'm just like, and see, I'm still trying to get my stuff together to send to them because I'm supposed to start it next Friday, so a week from tomorrow. And get this, on September 11th.
Oh,
will be
man.
Yes. Well,
especially for a medium, that's a huge day. That's a big day. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of signals from the other side, shall we say, and you're going to be really, I don't want to say it, but it's going to be a big day. It's going to be a big day.
It is.
Go ahead.
Because when 9/11 happened, you are seeing all of the spirits that were coming. And I was very overwhelmed. I mean, it physically made me sick because of all of the spirits that were coming through on the actual day that it happened. And, there were children. There was, the parents with the children. There were even the terrorists. They came. And it was just like, oh my God. So yeah, I dealt with that for probably 2 weeks after the fact, trying to get them to cross. Most of them did. Some of them did not.
Well, I'm sure some of them went to a bad place and some of them went to a good place. Well, I'm sure
exactly.
of it.
So, I was just like, and you can't force a spirit to cross over. You can guide them and try to direct them, but you can never force them. And so it was just really, really an tiring experience. But then I realized, after it was done, I was glad it did happen because I was able to help so many. But it was really And so whenever this came about, and then we decided next Friday, well, I was putting it on my phone, on my calendar, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's the 11th. So then it was just like, it's meant to be for something. So we'll see what happens on that show.
Well, there's no such thing as coincidence. So
Exactly.
now, so everybody knows, Fridays from 5 to 7 Eastern Standard Time, you can find Rescue Medium Mel with her own show. And every Tuesday, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can find Full Spectrum Universe. We usually do an hour-long show, but on those nights, we do a 2-hour extravaganza. We actually did our last show last night. It was our first show where we had a little bit of technical difficulty, not a big deal. But obviously tonight it worked fine. It's all good, but I'm a little upset that it didn't work then, but it is what it is. But no, we were talking about dreams, and it got into a real wild conversation. I mean, I was the only one talking, but from what we went over, it was pretty heavy. So why don't we get into what we're going to be doing tonight? The first person we're actually going to bring up is Carol. So are you ready, Mel?
I'm ready.
Excellent. Carol is coming on. There she is. Hi, Carol. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Very good. I'm glad you could make it. Glad you could be here. And I'm glad we Mel could do this for you. So I'm going to leave it to Mel for right now.
Hi, Carol. How are you?
I'm good, Melinda. How are you?
I am doing really good. I'm
You
so
look
tickled you come on.
fabulous.
Well, thank you. I have been, let me tell you, I've been trying to lose weight. I've lost 40 pounds.
I'm
So
jealous.
it's been a hard road, but I'm not done yet. But see, you have to set your mind to it. And it's just been,
Yeah,
but it's hard, but I'm sticking to it.
but you
So,
look
okay.
great.
Well, thank you. Okay, let's get you some cards here and let's see what. All right. Okay. So what I'm doing a little bit different tonight, but I'm just going to tell you what I get from the main cards that I picked. Okay, you got Two of Pentacles. And Two of Pentacles is always about juggling two situations. So there can be some problems as far as money-wise, but there is something else about an idea or a situation that you're currently involved in, and you're trying to juggle two thoughts, two ideas, and it's not really working for you. Okay, you've got a Major Arcana card, which is the Strength card. And so, Carol, this card is about having inner strength, but it's also about there's going to be a confrontation if it hasn't already happened. So there is someone that you are going to have a confrontation with. You're getting me tickled the way your face is.
Oh man. Oh man. This is why we wanted to see people's faces.
Right.
First off, it's easier for Mel to do the reading because she sees the person. But second, we
Not
get
when
to
I
see
get
the
her.
reactions.
Not when I get her
Exactly.
tickled and she starts laughing.
Well, I just loved her expression. But yes, there is something about a confrontation. And this is to do, I'm getting that it has something to do with a current situation. So it all ties in. You also got the Hermit card. And the Hermit card is always about you're unattached. I feel it's something with your own self, though. There's some kind of soul searching that you're doing. You're not really sure what you're supposed to be doing. You feel like you're alone in a lot of situations. And so it's just left to you to figure out what needs to be taking place in your life. And then you got Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is about there's something about a younger female that's in your life, and this person is looking for you to help them in some way. And I do feel that you have been doing that, but you're getting sort of fed up with it. Let me see if I get anything else for you. There's something about some kind of something you're waiting on. It's either a letter or a phone call, but something about a decision, or you're waiting on information from someone. And so that is forthcoming. So I would say within the next 25 days. Let's see. I always go through a couple more before I say I'm done to make sure. Is there something about your work? There's something, either you're concerned about something with your work or you're wondering about something with your work. That's all it's coming through, so that's all I can tell you. But there's a turning point with a decision. I do feel it has something to do with a decision forthcoming about your work. I don't know, but that's the things that are going together. So, and there is going to be an end to a situation, because you got the Ten of Swords, and so that's usually about an ending, either to a relationship or to a friendship. But there's an ending coming very soon of one of those. The main thing that I'm seeing, if I put it all together, is that there's something you're waiting on. There's many things that you're wanting to have answers to. There's going to be some kind of confrontation with someone. There's an ending to a friendship or a relationship. And the only other thing I'm seeing is that there is going to be something that comes about that is going to sort of change your decision or change your outlook on something. And yeah, that's about everything I'm getting.
I wish you knew how spot on you are.
Oh, that's wild. That's wild. So,
well, thank you.
Carol, we really, really appreciate you coming in. I'm glad we're doing this. I'm glad we're having this moment to see what the reactions are, and just it's validation for the audience. We all know what she can do, but the whole purpose is to just not to prove, but to show them how remarkable this gift is and how precise she really is when she does this. It's absolutely phenomenal. Carol, thank you for coming on, and we'll see you soon, okay?
Thank you. Bye, Melinda.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. You see,
I know her face. Oh.
This is why we're going to do it like this. It took, like I said, it took a lot of logistics to get everybody here to do this properly,
Right.
but it's a moment. It's a moment that you get that you can't, you can't unsee it. You see their face, you go, wow, she's really hitting it on. And as soon as you said the first words out of your mouth, I could see in her face that you were hitting it right on the money. Right on the money. Wild.
And that's,
wild.
I just knew by her expression, I was like, oh my gosh. And, according to what comes through, there may be something I might see that I'm like, I'm not going to say that in front of everybody, but I'll try to put it in a smoother way. And then if they want more information, then I have them to contact me privately.
Of course. I've seen that many times where you're like, listen, I'm not going to say that right now. But
right.
No, this is phenomenal. And I'm glad that we can do this. It's going to be awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring in the next person. The next person we have is Marissa. I've known her since high school. So say hi to everybody,
Hi.
Marissa.
Hello.
Hi, Marissa. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm excited to see what she gets. Let's see what happens.
Okay. And when you see me doing this, I'm just clearing the cards from the previous person. So.
Okay.
All right, Marissa. All right. Okay, so the first card is a major arcana, which is the moon. Mm-hmm. And when this card comes up, this is about, there's going to be a delay in something, or it's also about, it's really about a lot of different things. So I'll tell you what I get for you. There's going to be a delay on something you're expecting. There is something about deception from someone. Someone's not giving you the whole 100% truth on something. Your emotions here lately have been up and down. Emotionally, you 1 minute you're okay, the next minute there's things going on that really tears you, and you just like, oh my God. So that's the first card. Okay, then you got Nine of Wands. And Nine of Wands is about, for you, it's about being undecided. There is something that you're needing to make a decision on, but you're still very undecided on that. You're needing to take a step out of the situation to remove yourself, because that will give you a fuller, broader prospect or aspect of the situation. Then you'll be able to see more clearly on it. The next card is Five of Cups. And Five of Cups is about there's something that you have lost or have been losing. And when I say that, that could mean, I hate to say it this way, but it could be sometimes you feel like you're losing your mind, but it could also about losing. It's also about sometimes losing financially, losing some money here and there. But there's something that you feel is lost, and you're wanting to find that. And so, to me, the first thing I'm seeing is salvage of a situation or a relationship. That there's some issue with a relationship or a friendship, and you're wanting to salvage it, but then you're not for sure on that. Then your next card is Nine of Cups, and Nine of Cups is about to let you know there are good improvements coming. There is going to be, I'm going to say within 9 months. In 9 months, there is going to be something very majorly transpire in your life, and then you're going to look back to this time now, and you're going to be like, I can't believe I was looking at stuff so close-minded. So there is a big change coming, and it's going to be within 9 months, and everything is going to turn out really, really a lot better than what it is now.
Thank you.
Awesome,
So,
awesome, Marissa. That was your first reading. How was it?
Yeah, good. It's like a lot of things that like you might kind of like know floating around. Step back from the situation, step out, stop looking at it so closely, but it's hard to do, but it validates what I know I should do in a lot of it. So thank you for that. That was awesome.
You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome, Marissa.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Marissa, thank you. We will actually talk a little bit further about this once we get to the subscription side, and we'll talk to you then, all right?
All right. Thank you so much.
You got it.
Thank you, hon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Awesome, awesome, awesome. But while we have everybody here, what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of marketing for ourselves, as long as you don't mind. Do you mind, Melinda, if we do a little bit of excellent?
Go right ahead.
First thing we're going to tell everybody about is this great new network that we're a part of. It's called Global Enlightenment Radio Network. If you are a fan of things that are not of the normal, let's say supernatural, paranormal, UFOs, psychics, mediums, if you're into that stuff, this is the place for you. And let me tell you why. There are so many different shows that they do on this channel that are by far you could binge watch for hours. So many episodes. Not only can you find it at the website will take you to YouTube. And once you get to YouTube, you will be able to watch every episode that they've just about ever done. So I wanted to get onto that. Another thing I wanted to let everybody know about is that if you like the content that we're doing right now, I know money is tight, but for $2, it's $2 a month. You get every extra video that this show has ever done. If you like this show, we have extra episodes. And let me tell you, we have at least a half hour to 45 minutes with every guest we've ever had on, which is now 8 episodes, except for 2. I apologize. So 6 guests. So that's 6 episodes right there. We also do a Full Spectrum Universe news 3 times a week. YouTube gets 1, subscribers get 3. Not to mention the other, the Golden Age of Disclosure will be somewhat on YouTube, but most of it will be on the subscription side. So do yourself a favor. After this show, subscribe to our Patreon. And as you can see, it's www.patreon.com, Full Spectrum Universe. If you don't like Patreon, and some people don't, we have a Subscribe Star, which is exactly the same thing, just a different service. So it's www.subscribestar.com, Full Spectrum Full Spectrum Universe with dashes in between the words. It's that easy. One more thing I want to say before we go any further is that as of right now, we're doing something for small businesses. If you have a small business and you want to get your name out there, we're going to be on iHeartRadio. Last night, my show did 5,000 people. It's 5,000 people reached. Once we get on iHeartRadio, it's going to explode. Tens of thousands of people. Also, the groups that I share this specific transmission to have up to 100,000 people in them. Okay. So for $100 every month, I will read your advertisement on air twice each show. So just so you people know, $100 for advertising is cheap compared to what it's. You can't even get an ad in the penny saver for that much. So with that, we're going to go into the next reading. I apologize for taking up the time, but this is how we get bigger and we grow and give you the better products as it goes on. So
yeah,
right now,
it's very important, Rob, to advertise and put it out there. Just like whenever you asked me about what happened with this being on the global radio, it was just like, oh my gosh, I can't even remember because it was just, I'm still shocked. I'm just so shocked, and I'm starting to work on things to try to get the information to them, the name of my show. And I'm just like, I just went completely blank whenever you said it.
well, it's true, but here, take just a word of advice. Just take a breath, and it'll all come to you. We've been doing this for a little while. We're trying to be as the best that we can be, and that'll pay off in the long run. That's my psychic ability, just to tell you. But tell them where they can find your PayPal to support you as well.
My PayPal is melindaenchantedvisions@gmail.com. And I do appreciate any support.
Excellent. Excellent. And just to let the people know that in the comments, once we finish doing all the readings, we will get to you as well. I'm pretty sure we're going to have time for that too. So just be patient. We will be there for you. And we're going to go back and we're going to see if there's already somebody asking if you can connect with their mother. I mean, I'm sure Melinda will give it a shot. I don't know how she does that, but we'll let her decide how she's going to do that.
Right.
Just to let everybody know, we will get to those comments. So next we're going to bring in Bobby. Hi, Bobby. How are you?
How are you guys?
Good. Welcome to Full Spectrum Universe. And it's your first time on the show. Are you ready for this?
Yes. Thank you for having me so much.
Excellent. Excellent.
Hi, Bobby. How are you?
Good. How are you, Miss Melinda?
I'm doing pretty good. So let me get you some cards here, girl.
Okay.
All right, Bobby. The first card is Page of Cups. And this card is about, first of all, there's going to be some very good news coming your way. But there is something about a younger female in your life. I'm going to say 27 years or younger, but in their 20s. And this person is having some kind of difficulty with making a decision on something. So I do feel that this person is eventually going to come to you with the problem, and she's going to look for you for advice. Okay. Six of Cups is your next card. And so this is about letting you know that there's things about childhood memories. And I want to say that the first thing that's coming through is things that you have really forgotten about. But there's going to be little reminders happening that's going to bring forth memories of someone that is very, very dear to your heart. But I do feel it's more than one person. I do feel there's a female and a male that's going to start giving little hints around that is going to give you guidance. So really start paying attention to that. You also got the Major Arcana card, which is the Sun. And Bobby, this is about letting you know that there's a current situation that you're dealing with, and it's looking very grim. It's looking like things are not going to be how they should be or the way you expected them to be many, many years ago. But the Sun card is letting you know not to give up hope, not to give up hope on the situation, because there is going to be a turning point. And that turning point is going to help you to make a better decision than what you're on the road onto right now. You're thinking that this is the final decision you need to make on this situation, but it's not. There's more coming that's going to help sort of sway you, change your mind a little bit on what you think should be being done now. And your last card is King of Wands. And the King of Wands is about... first of all, it's about you. It's mostly about you. It's about letting you know you're very outspoken, you're very ambitious, and sometimes that gets you on the wrong foot with some people. And but the main just a little. But the main thing from this card, Bobby, is that there's someone and I want to say it's a male, and he's possibly got blonde or red hair, and he's green. I'm seeing green more than anything, green eyes. And this person is someone that's going to either come into your life or maybe has just entered. And this person is going to, you're going to be helping this person on their path. And so, so the biggest thing as I'm seeing is for you to realize that things are not what are as bad as you're thinking they are. There's going to be an opening coming. It's going to turn into a very happy thing. So your life is transferring right now. So that's why there's ups and downs. And 1 minute it's looking this way, the next minute it's looking that way. So, but in the long run, within a year, everything's going to be settled down for you, and you're going to be on the path that you are meant to be on.
A little bit of up and down news, Bobby. I'm sorry you had to hear a little bit of up and down, but it's the truth. And now that you know that, it'll be much easier to face it in the long run, if you think about it. You know, I'm not as I don't have as much wisdom as Mel does in this stuff, but you know, I can definitely say with ups and downs, I've been there. Everybody's been there. So just be strong through it. But now that you can actually you can face it, and you can face it full on. So it means you can get through it faster and come out on the other side even better.
Right. And that's why the cards reveal that. They let you know, because life is not always perfect. And I just tell you exactly what I see, but it is going to turn out really, really well for you. So just hang in there.
All right, Bobby. Yeah, of course. Thank you for stopping by. We were speaking. You guys might see Bobby on another episode. She's got some things going on at home that I want to discuss sometime. So, Bobby, we're probably going to have you back, but thank you for stopping by tonight, and we'll see you on the subscription side. Okay.
You got it.
Thank you.
Bye, Bobby.
Bye, Melinda.
Wow, that was powerful. That was a deep one.
I know. I seen her crying, and but that's the way I am. That's what everybody knows me for. I tell you exactly what I see. And if I can't explain it, because I don't want to put it a lot out there. And if they want more deeper information, then, I'll talk to them one-on-one. But everybody tells me you're always honest on this stuff. And I'm like, well, you're not supposed to put extra or take away. You're supposed to give exactly what you see. And that's what I do. And everybody's just like, they can't believe it.
You don't want to sugarcoat it. I mean, you want to give it to them real. And like I said, they'll be able to face whatever it is coming to them. And they'll know that on the other side, it will get better. But at least they have an understanding of what's coming,
Right.
And knowing, like they say in the old G.I. Joe cartoons, knowing is half the battle. So now that you can prepare for it beforehand, get through it, and figure out where you're going to go into the next stage, and move forward from that. Because that's, of course, everybody has ups and downs. And it's not how many times you get knocked down. It's how many times you get back up. That's all people say that all the time too, So
Exactly. That is so true, Rob.
Oh, it's definitely true. So let's bring in Cheryl. Cheryl, how are you, Cheryl?
Hi. How are you?
Welcome to Good. Welcome to Full Spectrum Universe. I'm going to let Melinda do her thing, and here you are.
Okay, so let me put the energy about you, Cheryl, in here. All right. Okay, Cheryl. So, the first card is Knight of Pentacles. And so the Knight of Pentacles is about, you're not realizing it right now, but there are a lot of messages that you have within that you are needing to share. I do pick up, Cheryl, that you are intuitive. Are you intuitive in any way?
Yes.
Okay, there is a lot there that, so the message I'm supposed to be giving you is that you are needing to start working putting that out there because there's a lot of people that are around you that is needing your assistance. I do feel that sometimes you second guess your gifts. You second guess them and you're not for sure on if this is really what you're picking up. But this part is validating to you that most definitely you are very gifted and you are needing to really work on that. Okay. The next card is the Hangman. And so this card is about letting you know there is something that has been delaying or deliberating in your life, something holding you or stopping you from doing who you need to be or who you are. And this is just letting you know that even though your life is seeming a little bit upside down at times, you're growing stronger inside, but you're needing to release something. Now, do you do meditations at all?
Yes, I do.
Okay, because I'm seeing that if you would do a meditation for at least, and I know this is going to just throw you down, but at least an hour, because I know I do meditations and sometimes it can be very overwhelming. But there's something about a spiritual guide that's going to come forth to you in one of your meditations. What I am seeing is this is going to be a Native American. So this is just letting you know the things that I'm seeing that because you are feeling like you're deliberating or you're somewhat confused. So this spiritual guide is going to come forth in a meditation and he's going to guide you and show you the path that you're needing to go forth with. So 10 of Cups. Now we're switching boats here. So this one's about, now there's something about something that's upcoming, something about a celebration of something. It could be a party, it could be a birthday, but there's something about a celebration of some type coming up. This is also about family, and this is to let you know that good things are coming. Now, this is weird. I'm seeing something about, is there someone you're wanting to connect to in the spirit world? And the reason I'm asking, because this card is also about spirit. And so sometimes it means they're wanting to connect, or it could be that the spirit's wanting to connect to you. So just be very aware of that. There is someone, it is a female, and she is trying very hard to show you about something you're wanting to learn about from the past. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Something that you're trying to figure out from the past. Okay, so then you got 7 of Swords. And 7 of Swords is about your plans. Any plans that you have already made or forthcoming, know that they are going to be, it's going to be absolutely amazing of what's going to occur from those plans. It's also about, this is the highest minor arcana that you can get, but it's also about leaving behind the things that no longer serve you. There's something about a past life, and that you have brought something from the past life, and I do feel that there's a lot of uncertainty or worry in your life. And so this is letting you know you have brought that from a past life, but your plans and stuff that you have already laid down, that is, you've already planned, those are going to turn out very well for you. And if you are thinking about being a healer, there's something about your hands I kept getting. So if you have ever thought about being a healer or taking Reiki or anything like that, this is a validation that, yes, you would be very, very good at being a Reiki master. Okay. So that's everything that's come through. I know it seemed like a lot, but that's everything I saw.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
That's awesome. If I were you, I would practice that, because that can be an exceptional gift in itself. So, yes. I mean, a lot of meditation. I can actually hook you up with a Reiki master if you don't have one. I know a lot of people who are experiencing that. And we could definitely do our best to get you to the right people if you wanted to learn that more. So if you do, Cheryl, message me, and I'll put you in touch with those people, okay?
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Very, very good.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right, Cheryl, we'll see you on the subscription side, okay?
Thank you, Melinda. Bye. Thank you, Rob.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Cheryl.
Oof. Yeah, this
I
is
know.
a lot of stuff coming out tonight, Melinda. This is wild. This is wild.
I know. It's like I have had several people contact me and said, okay, so let me show you, for example, I can pull the world card and I could pull it for one person, then pull it again the very next time, pull it again and the very next time. It's always different. And they're like, well, I've been to readers and they tell me, like this one lady said, me and my husband both went, the lady pulled cards for us and we got one card that was the same and she gave both of us the same meaning.
Really?
And I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, then to me, and I hate to say this, but to me, she learned the book that comes with the cards. I never open those books because to me, the books that's not what I see. The meanings that they give in the book. I get different things for different people. So it's always different. It's whatever they're needing to hear and whatever it is meant for them.
Right. So basically, she didn't know jack. No.
I hated to say that, but I was going to.
I'm saying it. You don't have to. I'm saying it. That's what it is. But
so
there's a lot of people out there that's the thing. That's why this is also so special, is that you actually know what you're doing. There's so many people out there who have no idea how to do this, and they're fumbling along, either trying or have no business doing it in the first place. And you have to accept that. If you can't do it, you can't do it. But some people do,
Right. And I have even told people, this is not for you. I'm telling you, it's not for you. And I said, I'm not meaning that in a mean way. I'm just saying, this is what I'm seeing. But I have never, ever used the book. And, like I said, everybody, I could pull the same card on all the people that's on here tonight, but each will get a different message because it's whatever spirit shows me to see. I look at the picture. And when I look at the picture, I see what I see in the picture for that person. And a lot of people don't understand that. They're like, how can you look at a picture and know this is the message for that person? And I'm like, because of the things I see. I see different things. And it's like, I can't really explain it. It's hard to explain.
Well, that's your connection to the deck and the connection to that person. It reveals itself to you in the picture. So
that's it. You said it perfectly.
Well, of course. This is what I study. I study this stuff. I'm not going to say no, but that's really, I feel what it is. So now we're going to go to somebody that I've actually met before, and his name is Tyler. He's a great kid. So let's bring in Tyler. Hi, Tyler. How are you?
Hello. Good. You?
Not bad. Not bad.
Hey, Melinda.
Hey, Tyler. How are you?
Doing good. Yourself?
Doing pretty good. I mean, as you've seen, I'm all over the place because of all the excitement going on this week. So, okay, Tyler, let me pull you some cards. Look at that. Did you see that?
No, what happened?
They went flying everywhere. Hang on.
Oh, man.
So I have to get them all picked up. Okay.
That's all right. That's why we're here. We're gonna.
Yep. So,
Tyler, tell them where you're from, Tyler.
I am from Florida.
Hot down there. It's hot. Definitely hot down in Florida.
Too hot.
Right.
Well, it's hot here in Arizona too. Let me tell you.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yes. Okay. So let's see. All right, Tyler, let's see what we get. Okay, Tyler, the first card is a major arcana, and it's a Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, Pat Sajak.
So the first thing is about there's some things that you've been working on, but you're feeling not sure of what your true path is. This card is validating that there is going to be a completion phase that you're going to be going through. Your mind has been everywhere on a lot of different things, but this card is validating to you that there's going to be a completion cycle and all those many thoughts, and it's going to hit you exactly what you're needing to be doing. So quit trying so hard.
Yes.
Okay. Six of Cups. So, Tyler, this card is about childhood memories. And the first thing I'm seeing is that there's things that you are holding on to from your childhood. That is leading you to the uncertainty phase. That's where you're going from one thing to another to another. You're trying to grasp onto something that you remember very well. So you're trying to bring that into the present and you're not wanting to let that go. If you do not release that, then you're not going to be able to move forward. So anything that you're trying to bring from the past, you need to let go. Without doing that, you are going to be stalemated. You are not going to move. There's not going to be things coming. So you're going to have to get out of that phase to come into the new phase. Okay, now look at this. Sun card. That's a major arcana card. So when this card comes, especially if it comes right after the Six of Cups, that's a rarity. So the Sun card for you is saying, there's something about someone entering your life, and this person is someone, and it's going to be within 19 months. And this is going to be someone that you're going to end up very compatible to. This person is going to be going to make you very happy. There's a part of you that is scared, but a part of you that wants that. But you've never really, and I don't mean to put this out there, and I don't mean it in a bad way, but you've never really had a relationship, a complete true relationship. So this is going to happen within 19 months. So you just keep positive, and those things are going to start coming in for you. But remember to release the stuff from the past, or this will not forthcome, because you're trying to bring what happened in childhood to the current, and that's not going to work, because what happened back then is totally different than what's happening now in this day. So you have to let that go to bring in the current stuff that is meant to be in your life. Then your last card is Ten of Swords, and this card is about, and when I say this, people's like, oh my God, it's about the death of something, not the death of someone, but the death of a situation, or sometimes it can be a relationship. But it's the ending of a bad situation that I feel that you are experiencing. There are other things that I am getting, but it's too private to put out there. But this is just validating to you that there is going to be an ending to the bad situation that you're currently in. So you've got to keep moving forward. Don't stop going backwards. I feel like one minute you get to yourself to one point, and then you let something drag you back, and then it sets you back. Yep. And so that's the major things that I'm seeing.
Wow. My mind is blown. You're so right on. And everything you said is completely resonates with my life right now. I'm just blown away.
I got one question for you, bud. Are you ready? Are you ready for that relationship? Are you ready for it? Huh?
Kind of.
There you go. And here, just another word of advice. I think I got a couple of years on you. All right. Things happen to us when we're kids. A lot of people, they are in the same boat with feeling the same way about those attachments or situations that made us who we are today. What you have to do is you have to be not thankful, but you have to be reminiscent of what they are, but at the same time, distance yourself from them and let it go. Mm-hmm. Okay? Exactly. Because as you get older, you have a sense of adult, or a sense of self, a better sense of self. So you have to look back at those times and say to yourself, you know what? Maybe I wasn't completely matured enough to understand why or what. Okay? And this is just what I'm getting. I don't do what Melinda does, but this is what I feel and give advice to people in that sense. Just remember who you are now, and that nothing that happened back then can ever touch who you are now.
Exactly.
Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. And thank you, Melinda. You have helped me tremendously, and I'm speechless.
Thank you very much, Tyler.
Excellent. Excellent. Tyler, thank you for coming on, and we'll see you on the subscription side, okay, bud?
Thank you both.
You got it.
You're very welcome.
All right. We're going to go right into the next one, which is Soraya. She's coming in right now. Soraya. Hi, Soraya. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Very good. I hope I said your name right.
Yes, you did.
Excellent. Excellent.
Hi, Soraya. How are you tonight?
Good. How are you, Melinda?
I'm doing okay, I think. So I know we'll get right into this. Let me put some about you in it.
You excited? I would be.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so Soraya, the first card is Five of Water. Now, this is letting you know there's been something about a lot of arguments or like a battle. You feel like you're fighting a battle all the time. I do feel it's more with one person than like a group. But this, you have your ideas, you have your thoughts about how you want certain things to go, but then it's always knocked down. So there's some arguments I'm seeing that's happening quite a bit. But let's just hang in there. Okay, Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups goes with the Five of Wands because this is letting you know that you're not alone in this situation. There is something about security. You're wanting to make sure things are secured before you make your next move or decision, which is a very wise thing to do. So the thoughts, the processes that you're having of how to handle, and I feel it's one particular situation with one particular person. But then there's like some other people that tries to put comments or thoughts out there too. But know that you're on the right path with your way of thinking, and the process that's coming is going to lead you to a final decision, a final, no more going back and forth. It's going to be final, and it's going to be for your best, for your higher good. Okay, then you got Three of Pentacles. And this is about letting you know that positive changes are coming. Within 3 months, you're going to be in a completely total space. Your thought process, everything is going to shift and be totally different. There's something about making sure that you look at things. How do I say this? You practice your beliefs, your religion in your way, and never let no one take that away from you. And your last card is Nine of Swords. And so this is about letting go of something or someone. It could just be an emotion that you have, but you're needing to let go of something. There's going to be some tears, some frustrations, but once this is released, and because I do feel that there's something that you're hanging on, it's not physically there, but it's something you're hanging on to that happened sometime back. And let the tears, let the frustrations out about it. Because once you do that, then your life is going to shift. And within 9 months, there's something about you starting, I want to say your own private business, but it has to do with what I'm seeing is like candles, crystals, just all kinds of different things. And I do feel that it's some of the things you make yourself. So it's really going to keep you on a steady, straight arrow track, is what I call it, because then you're going to be able to really look back and say, 9 months ago, I remember this, but now look where I'm at. So there's a very big shift, a very big change coming in your life in the next 9 months.
Wow.
Pretty incredible, right?
Yeah.
She hit it right on the money. I can tell by your face.
Spot on.
Yeah, I can tell by your face.
Yeah.
I can tell by your face. That's wild.
Well, thank you.
Melinda, she's so amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Soraya. I really appreciate that.
Soraya, I hope you join us on the subscription side once we're finished here so we can go a little bit further into what all of it means, if you will.
Okay.
If you can't.
I sure will.
Awesome. So we'll see you there. We've got one more person in the back, and we're going to bring them up. So thank you so much, Soraya. It was a pleasure to have you on.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course.
See you soon, Soraya.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Another incredible reading. Another incredible reading.
I know, her face.
I know. I saw it. I was like, oh, we've got one more person back here. We've got Anne Marie. We weren't sure if she was going to make it, but she did. Hi, Anne Marie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm so glad you could make it and we could be here to help you out. Well, not me, her, but I just facilitated, I guess. So, but go ahead. We'll give it to Melinda.
Hi, Anne. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing okay. Very good to see you, and thank you for coming on. And my earpiece is falling out. So, okay. So let me put my energy in here for you.
Thank you.
All right, Anne. Okay. You got 7 of Pentacles is the first card.
Okay.
Now, Anne, this card is, first thing it's showing me is that there has been a lot of obstacles. You think you're getting to one spot and then there's something else that comes up. There is a reasoning for that. There's going to be, and it's weird, as you see, it's 7 of Pentacles. So there's going to be 7 things that come up that try to stop whatever it is you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish. There is, but once that 7th number comes and goes, it's going to all come in unfolding. And I do feel it's for another person. You know, there's something about they're looking at trying to, I have to watch my words here. They're trying to cut you down, so to speak. They're trying to cut you down. I'll put it that way. And they're thinking they're succeeding. And you may be feeling like they're succeeding, but they're not. Because what is forthcoming is going to reveal to who it's supposed to the total truth of the situation. So just hang in there. I feel like you're very close to that number 7 also. Oh my gosh, look at this. Is weird. 7 of Cups.
Wow.
Oh, it gets weirder. Wait just a minute. Okay. So this is just validating to you to look beyond what is currently happening around you. That there's spirits in the universe, the spirits are trying to show you, but because I feel like there's a lot of negative things that's been happening, and you have been feeling very pulled and very torn, and you just can't believe these things are transpiring. This is letting you know to look beyond that, because there's going to be a big improvement in your living situation. There's going to be a big improvement in financially. There's going to be a lot of things changing, and it will come within 7 months. So, and this is where the kicker is, Rob. So this is a very valid thing letting you know changes are coming. It will be within 7 months. Now look at this. 7 of Wands. We're getting 7s.
Straight 7.
Yes. So in the universal law, when 777 is very, very unique, because it's letting you know that the angels are surrounding you, that your path that you've been on, you feel like you've been doing the right thing, but then it's thrown back in your face. This is building who you are. It's building your strength, because when the finalization of whatever the situation is, once it comes forth, it's not going to be you that's going to be looking, and I'll just say it, you're not going to be looking like the bad person. It's the other people involved. Even though right now it may seem that it's all against you. So the 7 of Wands, this is about your frustrations. This is about you're ready at times to give up, and because everything is coming through about a current situation, but I feel like it's been going on for quite some time. But there is someone that is in your ballpark, and that means they're cheering you on, but you don't know who that person is. That's going to be forthcoming. They're going to be stepping up. They're going to show their true colors finally. because it's like you have been all alone in this. And now the people that you depended on or you thought was there for you, they haven't been. So you've been fighting this battle all alone. But there is someone in your court that is coming forth very soon. Just hang tight. So then it's the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is letting you know, even though, how do I say this? Within 6 days, there is going to be a shift, and this is going to be in finances. It's going to be in the outlook of how your outlook is. Things are going to start shifting. In 6 days, there's going to be something major that occurs that's going to give you a positive sign of the changes that's going to be forthcoming. Watch for any signs of any birds of prey, because once you see that, then it's very, very soon. Very, very soon, this sign will come. It will show you what is going to be the next step. So, that was a lot, but that's everything I've seen. So I had to give you all of it.
Thank you. I've been surrounded by birds of prey lately, so they must be floating around, letting me know.
Yes. So there's going to be some major changes coming. So really watch for that.
Thank you
An
so
opening. You're very welcome, hon.
Anne-Marie, just be yourself and stand tall, and all shall pass. All of it. So no matter how many are swarming around you, you're not the carcass on the floor that they're going to come for, like the vultures. Okay.
Exactly.
So keep your thoughts focused and stay going forward, and they can't touch you. They can only be in the dust.
Thank
you.
Both of you.
So just hang in there. It's going to be okay. It is.
I appreciate that.
Anytime.
Of course. Thank you for coming on. Anne-Marie, you're more than welcome to be on the subscription side with us if you want to talk a little bit further. Okay. It's up to you. But I think I sent you the link. If not, I will send it to you. It's going to start as soon as this show ends, probably in like the next 5 or 10 minutes. Okay. So, but that's up to you. You know, I want to make sure that you're okay with that. So, thank you for coming, Anne-Marie, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Anything she could do to help, I'm sure. I mean, she's great. She's great at what she does. She helps people all the time. This is what she does.
She's the very best ever.
Thank you, Anne.
Guide with the most pure heart. Truly.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you.
I appreciate that, Anne. We'll talk soon.
Okay. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I know.
Another amazing round. How cool was it to see the faces?
I think this was amazing. I think it's the best way. So you can see their expressions. You can see everything that's happening. I think it was a perfect idea, Rob.
Oh, no, I that's what I do. I come up with good ideas for shows. No.
Well, you do.
That's what I do. No, but really, I mean, did it help you in actually seeing more for them with them being face to face with you? Because that was my first motive was, you know, to make it so you could basically so you could do as much as you could for them. Because I know you like to help people. And if I can facilitate that happening, of course, I love to be a part of that, you know, but I figured it would be better for you to see it and to see them and get that reading, that strong reading, you know?
Right. And, you know, I've started, you know, when I can see a person, it does help a lot. First thing I notice is their aura. And then when I pull the cards, as I'm sitting here and I'm doing my shuffling, I'm focused on that person's name, that person's aura color. So what is the most important message they need right now? And then that's what comes forth. So it does help a lot to be able to see that person. You know, I've had people to send me pictures like of their loved ones. And then I can touch their picture and I can tell them messages from them. I can connect them. Now I'm doing objects. And I thought that would be a great show if we had images of people, you know, sending objects that they got at a thrift store or wherever. And I can touch the picture of an object and I can tell you its history.
That's wild. That's wild to me. I wish I could do that. But you know what was crazy about this is I felt like that I was connected in a way that I could feel what you were saying. Like I knew a little bit of what you were going to say before you said it, which gave me the ability to kind of say something on top of it. I don't know if you noticed that, but I was like,
yes, I
could feel it too. It was so crazy. It was like a connection. It was awesome. It was
yes,
awesome.
I felt the connection between me and you and each person. And it was just like you were getting a lot of things that their feelings. I felt like you were picking up their feelings and you were going and you were seeing how they're really feeling, but they, you know, most people don't want to sit there and tell you how they're feeling, even if they're feeling however they're feeling. And see, I'm the opposite of that. If I'm sad, I'm going to say I'm sad. Now leave me alone, you know. But a lot of people, they just put on that happy smile, even though they're really hurting. And that really breaks my heart. And I want to help as many people as I can.
It was like an amazing triangle. Like you were giving them information, they were giving me information, and I was giving it back to you in the sense of saying it. It was really cool. It was really cool. It
really was. Yes, most definitely.
That was awesome. That was awesome. We're coming up on about an hour. I don't know if you want to do a reading or two for the audience. I said we would. I mean, we're getting close here, so I don't really know.
Okay. I don't know how to put it. Indira Williams. She was wanting to know if I could connect with her mom.
Yes. Yes.
And I want to say to her, when I do a connection, I don't know how other mediums do it. But when I do a connection, when you do it on a live, unless they specifically tell me it's for that person, anybody's parent or daughter or whoever can come through, sometimes they can't indicate to me who it's for. So, and that's because of all the energy from us, from the people on. So it could be coming through for anybody. And so one of the things I would like to offer to her, if she wants me to connect to her mom, I prefer to do it in a private setting unless they just come bluntly through and start saying, this is for this person. And it has happened. But so far, her mom has not came. So I would say to her, even though it's not happening right now, contact me. I will help her in any way I can.
Excellent. Excellent. I think on that note, I think that's a good way to end it. I think, I think I think you did a lot of readings. I don't want to burn you out. We still have another half hour to do on the subscription side. So we're not going to be doing more readings. This is going to be interacting with the people. But this is the reason that people out there should get on the subscription side, because we're going to have that much more conversation and maybe go a little bit deeper on and find out what Melinda was telling these people and what those situations actually are, if they're willing to talk about it. So this is another reason you guys should pay that $2. Get those extra videos. You can binge watch all of it. It's a great thing. Melinda, thank you so much for coming on tonight. It was another wild ride, just like it always is with us. And you have any last words for everybody?
Well, I would like to say, thank you for watching. Please follow me and Rob. I mean, Rob is absolutely amazing. And, when I first met Rob, we hit it off immediately. It was like we were meant to find each other. And because I feel that me and you have a very close connection.
We definitely do.
So, yes. And so I would just like to thank everybody, and please follow us. Contact us if you're needing anything. Because we're both here to help in any way we can. And I want to thank you, Rob, for having me on tonight.
Of course. And she's absolutely right. If anybody has any questions or any comments, things that they don't want to say in the public comments or chats, you can message either one of us. We talk regularly, so we'll be able to interact with each other as well. So on that note, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know I did. I'm pretty sure Melinda did as well. And it's been a wild ride, so I'm going to leave you all. It's probably 10 o'clock at night, some of the places that we are right now, where I am. So we're going to let you all go to sleep on that little note. So live from the kitchen table in New York, it's Rob and Melinda. So we'll see you guys later. Full Spectrum Universe all the way.